how do you create call only ads from Google Ads? So in this campaign, or in this video, sorry, I'm going to show you how to create call only ads inside Google Ads. Now, previously what you could do is you could create call only campaigns, but now what you do is you create call only ads inside Google Ads. And if you want to learn more about what call only ads are, then what I suggest is you look at one of my previous videos. There'll probably be a link somewhere over here or in the description below where I'll tell you a bit about the background about what call only ads are and their advantages, and how call only ads can help you to generate more leads for your business. Before I do continue, my name is Ajay Dhunna. I'm a Google Ads expert. I've been running Google Ads for the best part of 20 years, and within my agency we look after so many different types of customers, from lead generation to e-commerce, so I know a thing or two about Google Ads. What I'd like you to do before I do continue, please kindly hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications button, so that when I do create new content, you'll be the first to be notified. So let's get into the show on how to create call only ads within Google Ads. So in this screen here, what you can see is a test campaign that I've already got inside my test account, which I use for demonstration purposes. And before we do start that, what we need to do, we need to set up a conversion which is for your calls. So we need to click on Tools and Settings, and under Measurements, click on Conversions. And then we need to set up a new conversion action. And then the type of action that we want to set up is going to be calls, so phone calls. So we click on that. And then you get some options here, which I'll talk you through later in the video. But the one that we want to select is this one over here, which is calls from ads using call extensions and call only ads. And then you click on continue. And what it'll do is it'll give you certain options. Now let's talk you through these. So this is already pre-filled for you, so we know that it's going to be for phone calls. You give it a conversion name, calls, or call only ads, and I'm going to call this demo. And then what you can do, you can assign it a value here. So what we normally do for call only ads, we just leave it as 1. But if you want to, you can set up a value so that if you know that for what your calls are worth to you, so if they're worth $100 or £100 or £1,000, you can put that value in there, and that's what will get recorded. So for the purpose of this demo, we're going to keep it simple, and we're just going to put 1 in there. This is very interesting. So what you can do, you can select either every time somebody calls, it's recorded as a conversion. Or what you can do is you can select 1. So it says here, recommended for leads, sign up, and other conversions, because only the first interaction is valuable. So what that means is that if people do call you multiple times from the same number, it'll only be counted as 1 phone call, which means that you're not duplicating data, so you're getting more accurate data. Then you scroll down, and then what Google allows you to do is specify the definition of a successful call. So you might say, for our business, the definition of a successful call is that if a call lasts for more than 60 seconds, or you can change it to, let's say, 120 seconds, whatever your business is, so you can change that figure around. And then you click on here, which is the click-through conversion window, and we normally leave that at 30 days. So we want to record the conversions. So we leave that at 30 days. Attribution model, again, previously that people used to use the for last click, whatever, just leave that as data driven, which is what we tend to use nowadays. And then click on create and continue. And then it gives you a bit of information about to finish setting up a conversion action, edit the settings of any call extensions or call only ad that you want to track. And it gives you a bit more information about setting the goals and so on. So you can have a read of that at your leisure, and then click on the Done button. So now what we have got is we've got a conversion setup called call only ads demo. Okay, now we can start building our campaign. So let's go back and let's click on our campaign here. So we've got a test campaign already running. and in the campaign we've got an ad group, so we can click on that. And then what you want to do, you want to click on ads and assets and then click on ads. Now what I highly recommend is that if it is a call only ad, then don't have a call only ad mixed up with your responsive ad unless you want to do a bit of testing. So you want to test how the RSA, the responsive search ad, compares to the call only ads. But if it's a call only, if that's your primary objective, then just pause any responsive ads and only have call only ads in there. Then what you want to do is you want to click on this button here called create ad, and then you'll see an option here called call ad. So you want to click on that option there, ignore all the rest of the ads, so click on call ad, and then it might ask you to select the campaign that you want it within and the ad group, so select that. And now here's all your options. Now what's really important is that you make sure that the landing page that you want to take people to also contains your number. So let's say for the sake of this demonstration, I want to take them to this page here, and I've got my number at the top here. So you can click on that, you can copy that, and you want to select your country and type in the phone number there. Then what you want to do, you want to type in a final recommendation, a URL. So you can type in the URL that you'd ideally like people to see, but remember this is a call only, so it's not actually going to take people there. It's purely just for Google to get some information. You do need to click on a verify URL, so just type in your URL over there, and now start doing the usual, which is give it some parameters. So this is for call today, call, just type in call now, and looking for help with Google Ads. Oops, okay, I want to type that to PPC. Get in touch. And then you type in your business name, so I'm going to type in, for the sake of this demo, I'm going to type Ajay Dhunna Digital. Type in a description line, so get help from the sorry if my keyboard's a bit noisy. And then what I'm going to do here, if you scroll down, where it says conversion action, you want to click on that, and then you can see the conversion that you've created here, which is a call only ads demo. Okay, you can select these as well, which is using the account, which is the defaults, but we're going to select the conversion action that we've selected, which is a call only ads demo here. You can click on add URL options here to see what other options it's got, and here you can add some more tracking parameters if you need to. We're not going to add any of these, and then you simply click on save new ad. And then it's going to ask me to confirm. Okay, I'm going to click on confirm here. I'm going to hide this away, so I'm going to type in my number. Okay, so I've added my number in here. I'm going to click on save new ad again. And there's my ad. And like I said, it's up to you, but whether you want to have a call only or you want to mix it so you can A/B test. But I think initially just leave it as your number only, so you can actually see whether it's working or not. But that comes on to more of a strategy as opposed to learning out how to do ads. Now, do remember this is a call only, so what's going to happen is that your ad will look something like this on Google. So that on the if you look on the right hand side, on mobile device, it'll have your website link, and it'll have a call only button, so they won't have the option to click and go onto your website. They'll simply be able to click on this number, and then they'll be redirected to your phone call. Google will use a redirected number, so that number may be replaced with their number, so that it can be used for tracking. So it may be that your actual number doesn't appear here, but the actual Google number appears, so then Google can record how many people have clicked it and the duration of the calls and so on. Now what I'm going to show you is another thing that you can do in addition to call only ads. which is to have call only extensions, or now they're called assets. So when you click on assets here, if you have a different campaign, you can click on call here, and then you can add your phone number into here. So you can click on ads, and then you type in your phone number again. So I'm typing in United Kingdom, and I'm going to type in my phone number, and then you can click on you can select the conversion action that you want. Again, you can select the conversion action that you set up, and then in advanced, click on here. This is highly recommended. So you select the times that you want to receive calls, because surely you don't want to be receiving calls at all times of the day and night. So it's highly advisable. So what you can do, you can either select all days, or you can select like Monday to Friday. You can say that, okay, I want calls from let's say, for example, from 9 a.m. to, and I want to say 5 p.m. here. And then you can add another schedule to say Saturdays here, I want to receive calls from 9 o'clock to, let's say, if you only work half day on Saturday, right? So you might say to 1 o'clock, and then Sundays it would be closed. So what that would mean is that you're not wasting your budget on people calling you where you may not be available. So then you can simply click on the save button, and that's it. So you've now got your extension as well as your call only ads. And these you can, when you're adding your call extension, you can either add them at account level, or you can add them at campaign level. So you can make each one specific to either a campaign or a specific, or the actual account itself. It is sometimes advisable to do it at campaign level, but that comes on to more to do with strategy. So what's also equally as important is you choose the right keywords and keep your ads very tightly themed, because call only ads can be expensive, the clicks can be expensive. So you want to make sure that you've got full control of that when setting up your call only ads within Google Ads. So I hope this video helps. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comment below. Remember to subscribe to this video, especially if you found it useful. And if you want to know more about the background about what call only ads are and how you can use them to generate more leads for your business, then again, there'll be links somewhere in the description below. Click on it and you'll be able to see one of my previous videos where I talk you through exactly the call only ads options that you have. And at the same time, there's sometimes what happens with call only ads is that you miss the calls, right? So it could be that people have called you, but you're not able to take that call, in which case what you can do, you can sign up to a service such as missedcallsautomation.com, whereby if someone does call you and if you miss that call, then they will automatically get a text message back, a pre-filled text message back saying something like, hey, sorry, I just missed your call, how can I help you? In that way, that lead that you potentially lost, you've now got back. And so people typically find that they recuperate 20 to 30% of the business that they would otherwise had lost, and sometimes even more, sometimes even up to 40 or 50% can actually get back to you. So it's worthwhile looking into a service like that. If you want to learn more about Google Ads, you can buy a copy of my book called So How to Win Customers with Google Ads. It'll be shipped to your door. The only thing you need to do is to cover the postage and packaging. Guys, that's all for now, and I look forward to seeing you on another video. Goodbye for now.